Some very good detectives investigated the murder of Elizabeth Short. Some not so good detectives did too. Let's start with the best. The original detectives who turned up at the crime scene were experienced pros. No trampling over evidence or moving things around as would later be claimed. The patrolmen waited for homicide to arrive, and even those detectives waited until the lead man had arrived. They kept the reporters in the street, not allowing them near the body. Jack Donahue was captain of the homicide division. He was a little too willing to play ball with the media sometimes, and admittedly, he does look rather like Al Capone. But the man he chose to lead the investigation, seen here at the left, was Harry Hansen, with a long career in homicide behind him. Hansen was arguably the best homicide detective on the force, and he'd keep his head down as he followed up on every lead, despite many distractions and pressure from the mayor's office and the media to take a flashier approach. His partner was Finus Brown, who was on his first big case and who learned fast from Harry's example. Soon, they were equal partners. Finus's brother was Assistant Chief Thad Brown, with whom he'd clashed a number of times during the investigation. Thad is seen here with Lola Titus, arrested for shooting Mark Hansen, one of the prime suspects in Elizabeth Short's murder. As the investigation intensified, the Homicide Division took on more officers to sort through the mounting evidence. Elizabeth's scrapbooks, clothing from her trunk, photos from her suitcase, her address book of dozens of names, and possible suspects. The scientific team was also top-notch. Frederick Newbar, chief surgeon in the coroner's office, performed a detailed autopsy on Short's body. Coroner Ben Brown worked compassionately with the victim's family in identifying the mutilated corpse. Ray Pinker was a wizard in the LAPD Crime Science Lab, the most state-of-the-art facility in the nation next to the FBI. Pinker could detect the faintest residue of blood, and he also pioneered the use of polygraph testimony. He's seen here trying to find a baseline for Robert Manley, a suspect in the Short case. And let's not forget the FBI investigators. Quinn Tam was able to identify Elizabeth Short with only some blurry, fragmented fingerprints, aided by the crack staff in the Bureau's fingerprint factory, an astonishing operation in those days before digitization. The investigation off the rails was when police psychiatrist J. Paul DeRiver was given permission to launch a rogue investigation. Unbeknownst to Harry Hansen and Finus Brown, DeRiver linked up with the hot-headed, impulsive gangster squad, headed by Jack O'Mara, and the mess they made of the case meant the search for justice for Elizabeth Short never fully got back on track. The district attorney had to send Detective Frank Jemison to try to put things right. Jemison did an admirable job, but his final report was inconclusive. Still, it had allowed Finus Brown to review some evidence and to hone in on one particular suspect he now believed they'd let off too easily. The results of Brown's investigation remain locked away in a file cabinet at the LAPD, but I have done my best to retrace them. If anything, what I hope this book does is to at least point us in the direction of justice for Elizabeth Short.